Everyone will face stress at any given point in their lives. Successful people probably feel more stressed than the lesser successful ones. What's the difference between the both of them is how they both manage stress. Stress can be defined as feeling of being overwhelmed by some triggering factors, which are external or internal stress. Either way, stress is manageable, and how you manage stress is one of the single best predictors of how you are able to manage your own life. Stress management is not only a trait for high performers, it is also something that reflects on the quality of one's life. As kids in school, there is no class on stress management, and learning how to manage your stress just comes and goes with the experiences you have in your life. Some people have personality types that allow them to manage stress better, whereas some don't. Now that doesn't mean you won't be able to manage your stress better. And since that's the case, why don't you start learning to manage your stress better so that you can live a happier, more purposeful life? In this video, I'll be giving you some tips on learning how to better manage your stress. I'm a medical student and I'm a personal trainer, and I've been doing both at the same time. Not only is the responsibility of each on its own extremely demanding, having both together sometimes really overwhelms me, and this needs me to step back. The first thing you can do to manage your stress better is to face the stress. The modern world is full of easy attainability. What that means, whatever you want, you can easily get it right at your fingertips. The downside of that is that this makes people avoid their stress by burying themselves into other things. So when a stressful situation comes up, they distract themselves. They play with their phones, they watch Netflix, or they try to sleep it off. While these things work to help reduce the feelings of stress in the short term, they're not really helping with addressing the stress itself. What you can do better is to really face the stressful thing. It could be something at work, it could be something within your social circle, or it could be something at home. The point is to really sit down and ask yourself, what is the thing that's stressing you? Next, once you face the stressful issue, then you have to make a decision on, can it be solved right away, or does it need more thought? Okay, if it can be solved right away, solve it right away. You'll be surprised because a lot of stressful things that appear in the moment can actually be solved right away. Now, I took this concept, which is called the 2-minute rule, from this book Getting Things Done by David Allen, and essentially it means if it can be done and solved within 2 minutes, then you should face it and do it. So what if you cannot solve the stressful issue immediately? You then have to decide, what's the next best thing I can do to help me overcome this stressful issue. A lot of times people get stressed over big things or big projects. It's as simple as breaking down the project into smaller subtasks. Now, I like to talk about breaking down tasks into smaller tasks a lot in my videos, because essentially once you get the hang of doing that, you realize a lot of things in your life can be solved quite efficiently when you know how to break them down. I'm a personal trainer, and a lot of clients struggle with maintaining consistent exercise. They tell me it's hard to stay motivated to go to the gym. So I ask them, alright, in your life, what's the easiest way you can get yourself to the gym with the least amount of effort? Usually simple things solve this, like doing short workouts or putting their workout clothes in their car when they go to work. And most of the time this gets them to the gym. Usually when most people get to the gym, they tend to stay longer than 30 minutes, because you're already there, you might as well get a longer workout in to make it more effective. Once this process compounds, exercise becomes part of their life, and they're able to come to the gym quite consistently without needing to use motivation. Motivation is like a fuel tank, and it dries up fast. Alright, so you face the issue causing you stress, you've decided whether you can solve it now or you have to put it on hold, and if it's on hold, you've already figured out the next best thing you can do to overcome that stress. Once you've done the next best thing, you now have to give yourself credit for it, even if it's just a small thing you've accomplished. Because stress is a negative emotion, and a lot of people use stress as some sort of motivator to keep them going. It doesn't work, it burns you out really quickly, it makes you hate your job or hate your life. By giving yourself the appreciation, the credit, and the love for taking one step at a time, you're starting a positive feedback loop within yourself, which releases the happy hormones in your mind, makes your body feel better, and encourages you to take the next step in order to overcome the thing that's causing you stress. Essentially, it just means loving yourself for achieving the little things you've done. I hope this video has given you a better insight on how to manage your stress better. A lot of people remain in a constantly stressed state in their lives because they don't even want to face the stress in the first place. So if you're stuck in situations that aren't making you feel happy, I really recommend you sit down, have some quiet time, face the things that's causing you stress now, and start to break it down one step at a time. Good luck with managing your stress better and to living a happier and more efficient life. For more tips like this, you can subscribe to my newsletter, linked in the description. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.